Hey everyone, welcome back to my garden. I hope you all are well. It is really a nice spring day today. I have a lot of blooms in my garden at the moment. Hyacinth, candy tuft, daffodil, camellia, tulip, and etc. Everything is showing the color in my garden right now. But today, I want to share with you guys that how I rejuvenate the existing old potting soil for my container roses. So let's get started. So I have two roses in the containers at this corner. They both are David Austin roses. The first one is Jubilee Celebration, and both of them are doing pretty well in the containers. And the second one is Princess Alexandra of Kent. So every year in spring, I always refresh the soil in the container by putting the fertilizer and the new mixed soil for them, so they can have enough the new nutrients to yield for the new season. Let's have a look back both of them in the previous season to see how they were performing. Okay, let's go back to the main topic today. So first thing, I need to remove the top layer of the soil in my container. So I am going to loosen the top soil in the container first by using the small rake and garden trowel. Let's begin by using the rake first to gently scratch from the top. In this action, you will see some small fibrous roots, and don't worry too much. Your rose is still in the early stage of the season, So it won't hurt if you damage some small tiny root. After loosening the soil up, I will take all the old soil out. Usually I will take it out about 1 to 3 inches, but basically you can take the soil out as much as you can, as long as you don't damage the root system too much. So here is the result after removing the topsoil out. It is pretty much simple and very straightforward to do so. Actually, there is a lot of benefits when you take the old soil out and replace with the new refresh soil for your container. It is not only adding the nutrients for your roses in the new season, but also it helps the soil in the container is aerated, and it will add more air in and will help the soil at the bottom to avoid the compact situation after a long growing season in the previous year. And from there, your rose root system would be appreciated. So for the next step, I gonna amend the existing soil in the container. And this is main three ingredient which I'm using. The first one is a half cup of worm casting. Worm casting actually has a lot of micronutrients to provide for the plants. It also works to improve the soil structure. The humus in the worm casting help to increase the soil water retention as well. And the second ingredient here is the organic fertilizer. This one is based from chicken poo, following the formula with NPK is 312. I always go with this formula for all my roses in the growing season. But further, for spring fertilizing, your roses will need nitrogen more than anything else to generate the new shoots and to form the structure of your plant. And I will add about 2 or 3 spoons for each container. Finally, last but not least, I will add sulfate of potash. This one will follow in the formula 0050, and this one will help my rose to be healthy and strong to fight bark disease in the coming season. And I'll add about 1 spoon of this one for each container. So next step, I will use the small garden fork to mix my adding fertilizers up with the existing soil and try to poke a lot of holes to get the fertilizer going down. The another benefit is you can aerate your bottom soil as well to get the air in. So let's do for this step. Alright, the next step I'm gonna show you how I rejuvenate the old potting soil to create a refreshed new soil with rich nutrients and well draining for my potted roses in the new season. So this is the formula I have been using every year. You need 2 parts of compost and manure, 2 parts of the old potting soil. So this one I just recently took out from my container. So this old soil just needs to be refreshed before recycling bag of using. The next ingredients, you need 1 part of peat moss, half cup of worm casting to add micronutrients for this mix and improve the soil structure as well. The last ingredient is 1 cup of perlite. For perlite, actually I might add another half cup if I see the mix is not very light after all, but I will see how it goes first and we can adjust a little bit, depends on the situation. So now for the next step, I will mix all ingredients here very well together and we'll use this mix to fill it back to all my potted roses. Alright, let's have a close look together. And this is how the new soil looks after I'm done of mixing. This soil is supposed to be light, loose, and will fall apart if you try to gently break. So as my experience yearly, this mix is really good stuff even you are recycling your old soil. All my roses in the container are always thriving and happy with this soil throughout the season. And now it is ready for filling it back to all my potted roses. So let's do it. It is in the halfway there, and I will let the plant have a good drink to make sure the soil has been settled down to eliminate all the air pockets under the root. Actually, this is an extra step. You can skip this one if you see it is too much for you. But I also use a bamboo stick to poke down. Just want to make sure the soil is really well drained and the air can go down under the root system. Now I'll finish the rest of the soil for this rose and we'll keep working on another one and get it done. So that is for this video. Alright, I'm gonna wrap this video up right here. I hope it would bring you some joy and information as well. Please also share your experience at comment section down below and let me know if you have any questions. I'll try to answer them all. Again, if you see it's really helpful, please hit the like button down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And thank you for your watching and support. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.